Well, we have breaking news coming in from West Bengal. Unfortunate news coming in currently. A passenger train and a goods train have reportedly collided in the Darjeeling district of West Bengal. This is what the Chief Minister has announced via a post on X. We are being told the Sealdah-bound Kanchanjunga Express has been involved in an accident at Rangapani station near the new Jalpaiguri area in North Bengal. We have a tweet from the Chief Minister of West Bengal at the moment. Saurabh Gupta is also tracking the latest developments for us. Let's go across to Saurabh first for a quick update. Saurabh, unfortunate tragic news coming in from West Bengal. Are there any reports of any injuries or deaths so far?
Well, no casualties reported so far, but what we know is that the Sealdah-bound Kanchanjunga Express was hit from behind by a goods train, and as a result of that, two coaches at least of the Kanchanjunga Express have completely derailed. The Kanchanjunga Express, as you know, runs with an old rake, which is an ICF rake. And these, of course, are very old railway rakes, and the newer LHP rakes, which the railways uses, more often these days, is more suitable for passenger transport safety-wise. This, of course, is the Kanchanjunga Express that was coming towards Sealdah. It is a very popular train for tourists and also for those travelling to Silchar or to Agartala. It is the train sometimes goes to Silchar, sometimes goes to Agartala. It's a daily train that departs from Sealdah and also from these two destinations. And this is a very popular train. Now, what we know is that one, of course, is one of the coaches of the Kanchanjunga Express that was hit is a goods coach. The second one, of course, could be the coach that is right after the goods coach, and usually that is the guards coach. But this is something that we know has happened at the Rangapani station, which is one station before the New Jalpaiguri station, which is a major railway hub in North Bengal. Rescue and relief operations have started at the site, and also the railways have rushed officials. The local authorities, including the state government, has also rushed help to the site, rescue site and accident site, which is Rangapani station near New Jalpaiguri railway station. And this is, like I said, a major hub. The Kanchanjunga Express is a very popular train from Sealdah in Kolkata to states places like Silchar and Agartala. And of course, this train was coming towards Sealdah. It had crossed the New Jalpaiguri station in the morning and was hit by a goods train from behind at the Rangapani station. Rescue and relief operations are on. No reports of any casualties yet.
As always, Saurabh, thanks so much for joining us with the breaking news information coming in. As my colleague Saurabh Gupta is reporting, there have been no reports of any casualties so far. But this train operates with a very old railway rake, as per the details Saurabh has disclosed. But it is a popular train, especially for tourists, and it sometimes goes to Silchar and Agartala, but it runs daily. This route runs daily. Saurabh, the DM, SP, doctors and ambulances, as well as disaster teams, have been rushed to the site as per the latest update that the Chief Minister has provided?
That's right. Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, has tweeted that shocked to learn just now about a tragic train accident in the Phansidewa area of Darjeeling district. While details are awaited, Kanchanjunga Express has reportedly been hit by a goods train. The district magistrate, the superintendent of police, doctors, ambulances and disaster teams have been rushed to the site for rescue, recovery and medical assistance. Action on war footing initiated. Now, this, of course, is from the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. The pictures are quite scary. In fact, you can see one of the coaches completely lifted in the air because of the impact of the collision of the goods train that hit the Kanchanjunga Express from behind. Now, this is the main line and road the rail connectivity to not just North Bengal, but also to the entire northeast of India. This is the main railway track that goes to New Jalpaiguri and then onwards to Guwahati and the rest of northeast India. So rail traffic is likely to be affected, though there is an alternative route via, which is via Aluabari and then Siliguri and Bagdogra, and that route also is used by some passenger trains. So some of the trains are likely to be diverted via that route, via Sevok and all of that. But obviously, this is the main railway route into northeast India and North Bengal. This is in that chicken's neck corridor, as we call it, and a very, very strategic rail route as well. And this accident taking place on in that area, in the Chicken's Neck area, in Darjeeling district of West Bengal or North Bengal region. And of course, like the Chief Minister has said, rescue relief teams have been rushed to the spot. The district magistrate, the superintendent of police have all been sent to the spot to assist in rescue and relief operations. The railways have a pretty large setup in New Jalpaiguri, and all resources that the railways need to send is also being sent to the spot. It's just one station away. Rangapani is just one station away from New Jalpaiguri station. And of course, if you're traveling from Kolkata towards New Jalpaiguri, which is the main railway hub for tourists also, the Rangapani station comes just one station before New Jalpaiguri. So it's very close to the railway hub of New Jalpaiguri. So railways, of course, will also rush all relief and rescue materials required for the relief and rescue operations near Rangapani station, where the Kanchanjunga Express, the Sialdah-bound Kanchanjunga Express, was hit by a goods train this morning.
Right, Saurabh, as we are showing our viewers currently on our screens, these are the first visuals coming in of this tragic incident that has taken place in West Bengal. Efforts are underway on a war footing to address the situation, as my colleague Saurabh Gupta is reporting live. Railway authorities have confirmed that this accident occurred between Rangapani and Nijbari stations. But as my colleague Saurabh is also informing us, this route is a very crucial route. It's the main railway route into northeast India. Fortunately, so far, no casualties have been reported, but this is a developing breaking news situation that we are currently reporting on. We will, of course, get you the latest from Ground Zero as and when officials inform us about the latest update. But so far, no casualties. This train, as Saurabh is reporting, operates with a very old railway rake, and it is a popular route for tourists, especially because this train, while it runs daily, it sometimes goes to Silchar and Agartala. Right, Saurabh, also take our viewers through the significance of this route. You have mentioned that it goes to Silchar and Agartala, it runs daily, and it is a popular train, especially for tourists, right?
That's right. In fact, this is something that is a very popular route for tourists. It's something that is also very, very important in terms of, the entire sort of railway traffic into the northeast of India and North Bengal region. So all trains, all goods trains, all railway trains that are headed into the northeast travel through this railway route. All your important trains like the Dibrugarh Rajdhani, the Agartala Rajdhani, also travel through this route. So it's a very important railway route as far as this area is concerned. It's in the Chicken's Neck corridor, very close to Siliguri, the Siliguri corridor or the Chicken's Neck corridor. So a very strategic rail route as well. A lot of military movements also take place through this rail route. So it's a very important rail route. And the accident has taken place at a station called Rangapani. No reports of any casualties so far. A goods train from behind hit the Kanchanjunga Express that operates with an ICF rake, which is an old railway rake. And of course, the railways have been upgrading all its rakes to the LHB rakes, which are more modern and of course more safe, as well as safe during collisions. Because what happens in the ICF rake is that there is a tendency the rakes, once there is a collision, that the rakes come on top of each other, and that leads to more casualties and more injuries and more deaths. But in this case, what we know is that this is an ICF rake, and that therefore that fear is there. The LHB rakes are safer. Kanchanjunga Express is a very important train. Like I said, it goes to two places. It goes to Agartala or it goes to Silchar, and it is a very, very important train because it's a train if you want to go towards North Bengal or Northeast India from Kolkata in the morning. It's one of the important trains. It leaves very in the morning. Similarly, it also comes from that side in the morning. This train had left the New Jalpaiguri station and was headed towards Sialdah, and barely after leaving the New Jalpaiguri station, it was hit by a goods train from behind. Of course, how this accident occurred, why the signals were given to a goods train to proceed when the Kanchanjunga Express was on track, is something that obviously will be a part of inquiry. But at this point, the breaking news that's coming in from the Rangapani station, which is situated within that Chicken's Neck corridor, is of course that there has been a rail accident there. This is the Kanchanjunga Express that travels with ICF rakes that has been hit by a goods train from behind. Luckily, no reports of any injuries, casualties so far.
Right, no reports of any casualties so far. But also, Saurabh, take us through, will connectivity to the rest of the country be affected because of this accident?
There is an alternative route, which is, of course, the route that is a single line route that bifurcates from Aluabari Road and then goes on to Naxalbari and, travels into Siliguri via Bagdogra and then travels further into North Bengal and the rest of the northeast states via Sivok, Udlabari and all those routes. But that is a single line route. This is the main line into northeast India and, of course, North Bengal. And the Chickens corridor is the main corridor that carries rail connectivity, road connectivity into the northeast of India. So it is a very important route. There are likely to be disruptions in rail traffic to northeast India and trains from Guwahati to other parts of the country and trains from including New Jalpaiguri to Sialda, because this is also on the New Jalpaiguri-Sialda route as well. And though, of course, how fast the railways can clear up the debris and restore rail traffic is something that remains to be seen. Though what we are being given to understand is because the goods train hit there's a goods carriage, usually a goods van that is attached to passenger trains right at the end, and therefore you would see perhaps the casualties and the fears of human lives being lost is considerably sort of lessened by that. But then again, this is a passenger train and it has general compartments at the end of the train. So obviously these are things that the rescue and relief operations are considering as they get underway in Rangapani station.
Right. Also, Saurabh, as we can see through the visuals coming in, the impact has severely damaged the 3 rear coaches.
Yes, it seems pretty damaged. The coaches seem pretty damaged. In fact, one coach, as I can see in these pictures, seems to be right up in the air. But that is the problem with ICF coaches, and that's why the railways have been upgrading to LHP coaches and more modern platforms of Indian Railways like the Vande Bharat. But obviously this is a old coach. This is a very important train, though it's still been functioning with ICF coaches, even though most of the other railway trains to these parts of the country have been upgraded to LHP coaches. And that is one reason why ICF coaches can climb on top of each other in the case of a railway accident, and that's one of the reasons why the railways have been actively upgrading to LHP. But this train, one of the most important trains to North Bengal actually, has still been functioning with ICF coaches, and this train this morning was hit by a goods train early this morning at the Rangapani station near New Jalpaiguri station, which is situated in that Chicken's Neck corridor near Siliguri, or the Siliguri corridor. And it's a very important rail route. It's an important rail route simply because it is the connectivity. It provides connectivity, rail connectivity to the northeastern states of India, to the rest of the country. And rail traffic has been critically affected on this very important and strategic railway route because of this railway accident this morning, where the Kanchanjunga was hit by a goods train from behind.
Well, as Saurabh is reporting, a passenger train and a goods train have collided in the Darjeeling district. This is what the visuals you're seeing from that area at the moment. The Sialda-bound Kanchanjunga Express involved in an accident at Rangapani station near New Jalpaiguri in North Bengal. Visuals coming in from there. Mamata Banerjee has tweeted that she's shocked to learn just now about this tragic train incident in the Fansi Dewa area of Darjeeling district. The Chief Minister has said that while details are awaited, the Kanchanjunga Express has reportedly been hit by a goods train. In fact, Ms. Banerjee has added that the district magistrate, the SP, doctors, ambulances along with disaster teams have been rushed to the spot. Here's an eyewitness speaking to the media. Listen in.
तो हम लोग जो है मतलब इसको तो लाइव नहीं देखा, हम लोग सुना, फिर जगह मतलब जब हम लोग को पता चला फिर हम लोग यहाँ स्पॉट आके अभी देख रहे हैं। ये तो जो है बहुत क्या देख रहे हैं आप, क्या नजर यहाँ तो मतलब जो है एक ट्रेन शायद खड़ी हुई थी और एक ट्रेन आगे जो है इनसे टकरा गई शायद। एक ही लाइन पे एक ही पटरी पे था। जी हाँ, एक ही पटरी पे शायद एक ट्रेन खड़ी थी या जा रही थी, शायद स्लो थी, और मतलब एक ट्रेन आ रही थी आके जो है मतलब ऐसी दुर्घटना हुई है शायद।
तो कितने लोगों की मौत हुई है, कुछ खबर आपको मिला है?
वो तो पता नहीं, मतलब एक दो जो है डेड बॉडी मैंने अभी देखा है जो है। हाँ,
लोकोमोटिव जो है वो भी बॉडी अटका हुआ है अभी भी।
हाँ, वहाँ एक लोको पायलट जो है वहाँ तो अभी अटकी हुई है वहाँ पे भी। जी,
तो अभी क्या अभी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट हुआ है?
जी, अभी हम लोग देख रहे हैं, मतलब उतने सारे अभी नहीं है। यहाँ जो लोकल पब्लिक है ना, यहाँ का जो लोकल पब्लिक है बहुत बहुत हेल्प की है। यहाँ के लोकल पब्लिक को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कहना चाहूँगा।
पब्लिक अगर नहीं होता तो रेस्क्यू।
नाम बताइए।
हमारा नाम MD यूनुस।
क्या हुआ था दादा, क्या आपको क्या पता चला है?
क्या पता चला, अभी तो एक्सीडेंट हुआ ही तो सब लोग देख रहे हैं सुबह से। अभी तो रेल की तरफ से कोई रेस्क्यू टीम नहीं आया है, अभी पब्लिक लोग ही सब कर रहा है।
कितने पैसेंजर्स हताहत हुआ है इसमें?
अभी तो हिसाब से 50-60 तो हुआ है, और भी ज्यादा हो सकता है।
अच्छा,
डेड बॉडी भी बहुत निकला है, अभी तो लोकल लोग ही सब कर रहा है।
अच्छा, तो कोई रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट हुआ है
अभी तो हम लोग नहीं दिख रहा है, अब लोग दिखाए। हाँ, दिख रहा है।
कैसे हुआ एक्सीडेंट? कुछ
ऐसे तो कोई मालूम नहीं कैसे होगा, अभी तो देख ही तो रहा है सब कैसे हुआ है। अचानक आवाज हुआ, हम लोग गाँव के हम गाँव से आए हैं।
Right, several passengers have suffered injuries after an express train collided with a goods train in Darjeeling district of West Bengal this morning. The Kanchanjunga Express was actually travelling from Silchar in Assam to Sialda in Kolkata when a goods train hit it from behind.
तो जितना हम लोग को पता चला, सामने कंचनजंगा जो एक्सप्रेस है वो धीरे गति से चल रहा था, वो खड़ा नहीं था, धीरे गति चल रहा था। पीछे से जो मालगाड़ी है वो अचानक बहुत स्पीड से था, वो आके पीछे से मर दिया उसको।
तो क्या एक ही ट्रैक पे हुआ है?
एक ही ट्रैक पे दो ट्रेन एक ही ट्रैक पे आ गया।
तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ? मतलब
अचानक देखिए इतना आवाज हुआ था, यहाँ पे जो लोकेलिटी जितना सब है सब आके इसके ऑपरेशन में लग गया। स्पॉट डेड हम लोगों को जितना पता चला 5-6 जन यहाँ पे रेस्क्यू किया गया है। अभी भी अब देख सकते हैं कि अभी जस्ट नाउ एक जन को रेस्क्यू करके गया, बट उतने जो टीम होना चाहिए मेडिकल टीम, उतना अभी तक मेडिकल टीम आगे पहुंचा नहीं एट टाइम में। और अभी भी आप देख रहे हैं ट्रेन का जो पायलट है अभी अटक गया है, उनको अभी रेस्क्यू करना पड़ेगा। अभी तो हाँ, उनका मौत हो, स्पॉट डेड हो गया उनको। धन्यवाद।
Well, 2 coaches of the Kanchanjunga Express have derailed in the crash. That's what's learned so far. More details about the accident are awaited. In fact, my colleague Ratnadeep Chaudhary is tracking the developments as well. He joins us over the phone line at the moment. Ratnadeep, we've just heard from eyewitnesses who are at the spot. They say railway officials have not reached the spot yet. What details can you disclose at the moment?
Well, what we are hearing from railway headquarters and the Northeast Frontier Railway, and what we can put it out, because this has been confirmed by railways, is that about an hour back, or more than that in fact, in a station which is called Rangapani near Pachideva, which is just after the new Jalpaiguri junction, which is a very important junction of Northeast Frontier Railway. This is the linking point between Northeast India and North Bengal. This is where the goods train overshoot the signal and hit the rear portion of the down Agartala Sialda Kanchanjunga Express. It is a very popular train, particularly for the people of Tripura and people of southern Assam to reach other parts of Assam and Bengal. Now, in this, what we have confirmed information now that 2 parcel van and the guard coach, these are the coaches which have got derailed and very badly damaged as well, as the goods train had hit from rear at the rear portion from the back. So the goods train has come, jumped the signal and hit the passenger train from the back, and therefore NDRF team and rescue teams of Northeast Frontier Railways and 15 ambulances have reached the site. That's what Railway headquarters are telling us.
Right.
As of now, Northeast Frontier Railway has not issued an official list of people who are injured or if there are any casualties. Neither has West Bengal government done, because this is part of the Darjeeling district of West Bengal. However, this is basically, the location is very close to the new Jalpaiguri junction, the NGP junction, as it is popularly known.
I sincerely apologize, I'm interrupting you, but the railway helpline numbers are now up on our screens. as far as those numbers are concerned. We will, of course, get them up for you permanently on our screen. But the Northeast Frontier Railway, we do not have a reaction from them yet, as Ratnadeep Chaudhary has highlighted. But my colleague Vasudha Venugopal joins us at the moment. Vasudha, have you heard from the Ministry of Railways regarding this tragic incident?
Parmeshwar, Railway Ministry sources are looking into this matter. The ministers are already in the war room, and what we hear is NDRF and divisional team and 15 ambulances are already at the spot. So there is, there is a sense that the rescue operations have already begun. And
Senior T-Shialda.
Right, Vasudha's with us at the moment. Vasudha, go on. You were mentioning that the Ministry of Railways sources have informed us regarding this incident that's taken place. What's the latest update you can disclose at the moment?
Well, Parmeshwar, what we understand is that ministers are already there in the war room and they're monitoring the situation. There's a probability of 2 deaths as of now, and the NDRF and divisional team, along with 15 ambulances, have already reached the spot. And what we understand is that this was a container train that overshot signal and hit the rear portion of the Kanchanjunga Express that Ratnadeep was also explaining is an important. It's a popular train, and it in some ways is important for the people of Tripura and Assam. It's one thing that links Northeast India with the east of India. So the coach had 2 parcel vans, and there was the guard coach which was in the rear. But of course, Mamata Banerjee has also tweeted about it. But as far as my sources in the Railway Ministry are concerned, they are saying that the rescue operations have already begun, and 15 ambulances are at the spot. And we will have to just wait for a bit to get more updates on this.
Thanks so much, Vasudha, for joining us with the latest information. This is the developing breaking news story we're currently tracking. While the Northeast Frontier Railway has not officially responded to this tragic accident, as Vasudha's sources are informing her from the Ministry of Railways, there is a probability of 2 deaths, of 2 casualties, though we are waiting for a confirmation from the Ministry of Railways regarding the death toll at the moment. Top officials from the Ministry of Railways are monitoring the situation in West Bengal. In fact, the rescue operations have begun and 15 ambulances are at the spot. This is the developing breaking news information we're tracking on NDTV.